Hi guys, it's Hannah. Excited to have you guys here with me today. Today we're going to be talking about some of the updates I've made for my planner so far this year. Doing a little bit of an after the pen, looking at my January and looking at the changes I've made for February, and also just checking out some of the cute stuff I got for my planner since last time. So I'm going to start with the cute stuff. Is I got this Moterm planner cover on Amazon. I just think it's really pretty. I recently was traveling and was thinking, gosh, I need something to protect my planner while I travel because mainly I work from home. And it's been probably a year or so since I've traveled. So I hadn't really thought about it, but I'm like, God, it would be nice to have something to protect it. So that's what I got. My big fat planner barely fits in here. You can see if I had regular discs instead of expander, it'd probably fit better. But I love my fat planner with my expander discs, and so it fits. It's got lots of fun little features here, like a little pen holder, another pen holder that if you had smaller discs, you could actually fit a pen there, and just a bunch of little pockets and stuff. This zipper spot, which I think would be great for putting pens in, and another slot, just all the fun little slots with this cover. It's just soft and pretty. I love the color and love how it feels, and I think it'll be really great for protecting my planner while I travel. And then I'm also in the Jane's Agenda cover of the month club. I think I might have done the deluxe package this last week or last month, but it came with this really pretty cover and dividers to go under it. So I still have my regular cover because I love it, but I think it goes really well with this. So we've got the one from Jane's Agenda, the little one I made, and then I think it just goes right into my goals. I didn't really do much with any of the goals or self-care that's different from last time, so I'm going to skip those and just go into my calendar where I did update. I made a word of the year page. So my word of the year is joy, or specifically joie de vivre, the exuberant enjoyment of life, because that's what I'm all about this year. So I've got all these fun stickers on here. Choose joy, make life wonderful by creating one you love. Trust your heart, chase your dreams. You're in the right place, bloom. And just a bunch of pretty pictures. So, and then that is facing over to here, and a little vellum sheet and another divider that it came from Jane's Agenda with a little cute rose gold paper clip. This is the back side of it, and it had this little saying, be bravely you, which I thought goes with that whole theme. And then it goes into January because I haven't changed out my January yet, but February is right behind that on my monthly here. So also a fun thing from Jane's Agenda, and I just had gotten this other planner cover on Etsy, or not cover, divider on Etsy that I love for February, and I'm like, love yourself first, and she personalizes it with your name. I mean, who can resist that? So, but I just attached it to this from Jane's Agenda because I loved it, and of course it's going into February, which still has my favorite little monthly divider here. So before I show you what I'm doing for February, I'm going to go back and we'll look at what January turned out like. So this was pretty plain in here in my January, and so I added some more stickers pretty much after the pen because I was just looking at it, reviewing it, and I was like, oh, it feels like it needs something more. And I had put this sticker in the beginning that her eyes sparkle because she sees magic everywhere. So excited for the new year. And I just put these little fairies because it felt like this sprinkling magic everywhere. And then of course it's cold here in Montana, so I've got my frosty mornings and my hot coffee and my relax with the lavender to just help me relax. So that's my month at a glance, and I mean, really, it's pretty basic to what I normally do because there's just my, it's all color coded with blue for personal, orange for family stuff, and purple for business stuff. And yeah, just pretty straightforward. I put my appointments and stuff here, or when kids are coming and going, those kind of things. So then going into these dashboards, it this was what I was really excited to have, was I think something for my personal business, and then self-care. And I think it really did end up working well for that. Like, I've got my to-do list on here, although a lot of it is stuff that's going to happen later. How I need to revamp things, starting the new year with my business. The self-care, I didn't really use the habit trackers, but I'm going to definitely try again this month. But I definitely loved the body, mind, and soul dividers, and just writing in what I was doing for that, and again, using what brings me joy. And this one turned out to be kind of more like a social media page, so I'm going to do that, carrying that forward into February, is since I have this blank page at the beginning, it'll go from personal, business, self-care to social media. And then we get right into the weeks. And so I'm tracking weight loss because I gained like over 30 pounds during COVID, and I want to lose it before my wedding in August. So working on that. Of course, listing out my meals that I planned for the week, workouts, rest days versus workouts. I'm just putting that in there. And I did find this cute little tracker, again, on Etsy, that you could just printable stickers for tracking your like weight and measurements, which I think will be helpful to see how those change, because sometimes you don't have the weight that changes, but your measurements change. And so that's fun to look at. So I did this week decide I was going to start tracking my meals just to make sure I was like not eating a million calories, because like meal tracking is not my favorite for sure, but I'm like, I just started putting it into my Fitness Pal, and it would tell me what the approximate calories for what I ate were. So I figured that could be helpful, since my Fitbit is telling me my approximate calories that I may have burned on those days, and my steps and stuff. So then I was traveling here, so I kind of fell off the meal tracking, and did not bring my stuff to even do measurements or anything. But I was still walking every day. Like, yeah, that day I got 13,000 steps going between all the cute little bars in Nashville and watching live bands. So I was still, I think, oh wait, I skipped a page. Yes, okay, so I was still traveling here, because here's where I fly back. Did not plan out dinners, did not track my meals. I did take my measurements, which was crazy, because I think, yeah, I forgot it here. Yeah, I think I might went up a little bit here. Okay, so like barely up a little bit, but at least I didn't gain weight, because I was eating lots of good food on that trip. So then I have my first like full week back. I just didn't get back into the habit of writing down my meal tracking, and I'm terrible at tracking the water too. Oh, I forgot to put a goal. Anyways, though, the thing that was cool is I did go down almost 3 pounds that week. And when I look at my measurements, there is like, I don't know, half an inch to an inch off of places, which is good. And yeah, not entirely excited about losing an inch off my boobs, but that's always the first thing to go for me. So hey, is what it is. And then these pages at the end that I wasn't sure if I would use all of them, and I didn't, so I took some out already, but kind of made a month-end brain dump of the things I had not done so far for the month that I wanted to try to wrap up by the end of the month, and some that might go on to the next month. And then some of my business tracking stuff. Still ended up with this little blank note page that I might actually do like a little month review or something in. And then it moves into February. So, and again, I just love all my cute little dividers. February, I had lots of fun with pink stickers. I wanted to kind of keep my coffee and hearts theme, but then I was just like, ooh, these pretty pink stickers from Live Love Posh. And then yeah, now we have pink flowers all over. So, and I'm going to do the same thing again with personal, work, and then self-care and social media. And I just started, this is the first week of the month. Wasn't sure if I was going to try to do this again, but I think I will. I'm going to try meal tracking some more. And I haven't really set up the rest of the month yet because I, was just doing this so far. Usually I'll just work in spurts, kind of like if I get inspired, I'll do all the month stuff and then start into the week stuff. And then, you know, I kind of got tired, so I probably will just do these other 3 weeks together. I don't like to decorate like week by week because I don't always have time to decorate week by week or inspiration to decorate week by week. So I will just probably knock out those other 3 weeks later today. But that is my, those are the updates I've made. I do like my little cute planner cover. Do you guys use a planner cover? I think they're fun. So I feel like almost like a mama hen with one chick with my planner, but I'm trying to stick to one. Although I do have like a few other notebooks. Actually, I might do a video on these because I have like 3 other things I'm using that are technically planners, but not necessarily using for planning. So my next video, I'll show you guys what I'm doing with those because they're really fun. But thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.